Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has announced that Australians will be given a public holiday on September 22 to mourn the death of Queen Elizabeth II. The day will officially be called the National Day of Mourning for Her Majesty the Queen, and will give a 4-day-long weekend to one state. Retailers are being forced to juggle unplanned complications after the sudden announcement, but Albanese has defended the decision, saying the memorial public holiday is appropriate. Here is everything you need to know about the day. Read more. Strict rules in place for saying farewell to the Queen. Will I get a public holiday? Yes, everyone living in Australia will be entitled to a public holiday to mourn the contribution Queen Elizabeth II made to the country. Is Friday a public holiday? If you live in Victoria, yes. The day falls just before the AFL Grand Final Friday holiday, creating a 4-day weekend. For those living outside Victoria, Friday, September 23 will not be a public holiday. Read more. The life and achievements of Queen Elizabeth. Why is the Queen's National Day of Mourning public holiday on September 22? The public holiday is timed around when the Prime Minister and Governor-General return after flying to London for the Queen's funeral. Albanese and David Hurley will travel to London on Thursday ahead of the service on Monday, and return on Wednesday. Long-established protocol dictates the official day of mourning should fall the day after their return. Will we get this public holiday next year? No. This public holiday will only be observed to mourn Queen Elizabeth's death and will be a one-off for 2022. Read more. What we know about plans for the Queen's funeral. Will there be a national memorial? A national memorial service will be held at 11 a.m. in the Great Hall of Australian Parliament House in Canberra. The service will begin with 1 minute silence and will be broadcast live on 9 News. com.au. What do the states and territories say? South Australia Premier Peter Malinauskas says all schools and banks will be closed in the state, but retail can operate between 12 p.m. and 9 p.m, with penalty rates applicable. We are yet to hear from other premiers and chief ministers. Analysis. After a lifetime of preparation, Charles takes the throne. Will New Zealand have a national day of mourning like ours? A decision is yet to be made in New Zealand about whether a public holiday will be observed. The nation's cabinet are considering options for a memorial and day of mourning today. Do businesses have to pay public holiday rates? If a business decide to operate on September 22, they will have to pay their workers public holiday rates, but the finer details are still being organized in each state and territory. The Australian Retailers Association urged states and territories to quickly clarify trading conditions. Explained, day-by-day guide from now until the Queen's funeral.